Hi and welcome to the next in our MS Access series. In this particular video we'll just look at setting up a simple query. So to do that, go to Create, and then in there we've got the Query section. And in 2007, the older version, this Query Design button that we want to use is off over here in the macros coding section for some reason. But in 2010, queries have their own section, and it's Query Design you want, and we'll click on it, and it opens up this Query Design grid. This little box here gives you a list of tables. You just have the one, so we'll add that in, and there it is gone in. So we'll close this Add Table box. There's our list of fields, just make that easier to see, and double click on them to put them in. So double click on each field name and see them going in then to the first row of the grid. The second row in the grid has the name of the table they come from. The third row if you want to sort your query output in a particular order. The fourth row if you want to show or hide a field. If you click off the box, the query still has that field, it's just not shown in the output. The criteria line then, that's important. That's where you specify what it is you want in the particular query. So for a straightforward, simple query, all you do is type in what it is you want. So for example, if you wanted to see all your George Clooney videos, that's what you do. Literally type in George Clooney into lead actor in the criteria line. Now it's important that it's spelled the same way in your query as it is in your table, because Access will go ahead and look for GEORGE space CLOONEY. So click View, and there you go. We don't have any, but we may have spelled it differently in the table. So we'll click View to go back into Design View. Remember, like tables, the View button lets you swap between the two views. The Design View, here where you can see your query grid and the output. So if we went an N in there and click View again, there it is. Okay, so we know then that the lead actor is going to be George Clooney. There isn't any need to show that in the output, so we click off the show box. And that's a straightforward query. So a direct entry, typing in into the criteria line what you expect to see in the table. So the series of steps up to that point is the same for every query. The only thing that varies from query to query is what you put into the criteria line. So to set up the query, create menu, query design, add in the table, there we go, close the add table box, double click the fields, and then decide what it is you want to do with the query. Okay, and that's a basic query in Access.